Thanks for joining us here. My name's Chris. I'm at my family business. This is a brick and mortar store that's actively buying and selling. There's probably going to be real customers in the background as we're doing this. So again, thanks for being here. We're going to answer some questions that people have been asking me and topics that have come up. So let's get right to it. I get a lot of questions about, are my items real? Are they fakes from China or Russia? So let's talk about this a little bit. I used to travel to the Orient with my dad and my mom twice a year. We would buy and sell watches and gold and diamonds and different things over there. We'd buy and sell, bring back. And when I went to Thailand in particular, it was 25 years ago, I went to Patpong, and as I was walking down the street of Patpong, they have all kinds of, like, it's a big marketplace, open air market, and you could buy everything there. And I was amazed when I walked up to this table, and there was in front of me Patek Philippe's, Vacheron Constantine's, Rolex watches, Omega watches. At first I thought, wow, what are these all doing here? But I saw a sign that said $10 each. Or like, how could these be $10 each? Well, obviously they were not real. They were fakes. But 25 years ago, when you were buying these fakes, they weren't good fakes. And I'll relay the same story. I'm on my way back from one of these trips. And you have to go through customs, and you have to get, they have to show all your stuff. And in front of me is this lady. She's got probably about 10 fake Rolex watches. And there's this young, customs guy, and these watches pop out. And he said, oh my gosh, there's 10 Rolex watches. What do? Do I charge customs? And the lady's like, well, they're not real. And he goes, well, how do I know? So the older customs guy walks up, and he picks up this watch, and he says, son, those are 10-yarders. He goes, the guy was confused. No, they're Rolex. No, they're 10-yarders. What's that? He goes, these are fake from 10 yards away. That's kind of how all the fakes used to be coming out of Russia and China. But things have changed. Those watches cost maybe $5, $10, $15. Now, in today's world, you can get a watch that costs $150 to $300. That's a replica, but it looks just like the same thing. So much so that we basically have to go to our scopes where we have identifying marks, different ways they make letters. There's little telltale signs, but you cannot tell just by looking at it. When we look at these, we can't tell. I have to delve into them. This is because 25 years ago, these fakes were made in somebody's backyard, back garage. Now, in Russia and in China, they have actual factories making these fakes with very expensive equipment, very expensive machinery, and these watches are coming out like magnificent, but they've also expanded to gold bars. Now they can make a fake gold bar that they're spending $100 or $200 on making this bar, selling it, and then all of a sudden it's coming over here, they're selling to somebody for $500, maybe less. They're selling them over here for $1,000 to the dealers. The dealers cut them open, there's nothing in there, it's tungsten. But tungsten's a very hard substance, but you can only make these bars in factories. And that's what's really kind of messing up the market, because they're not doing it just with gold bars. They're taking graded coins that used to be impossible to do it, and they are making the fake cases around them for PCGS, NGC. You have to be very careful about that. They're even counterfeiting GIA diamond certificates. They take a diamond that's half the quality, they put a brand new certificate together, they say it's this better quality, and then they're trying to get these premium prices. So the world is a different place. It's not being made, counterfeits aren't being made in someone's garage now. Now they're being made by business people in China, business people in Russia. They're made in factories. They're absolutely incredible fakes, and they're impossible to tell without coming to a dealer like myself. So again, the more things change, the more they stay the same. These markets, you're going to have to start coming back to brick and mortar people to get an actual opinion to see, is what I'm buying real? There's been too many cases of too many people getting, tricked, ripped off, and for a lot of money. So before you make any major purchases, make sure you do contact someone like myself or someone like myself in your area. I hope this helps. Thanks for taking the time to listen to the video. I hope the information helped. People ask, why do I do this? Well, two reasons. I like to help people, help get everybody the fair price, spread the information, keep the collectabilities going. But also, we do like to buy. So if you do want some information on how to sell, definitely send me an email. I have a nice packet we'll send you out, and it describes the process. It's very easy, so send me an email. I'll send you an email back. And again, if you did like this video, press the like button and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.